Middle school me convinced all of my friends that we were vampires and that we had superpowers and that we were in this vampire coven where we had to wear matching necklaces that looked like the H2O necklaces, but they were pink, and that they were our daylight necklaces, and if we didn't wear them, we would burn to a crisp outside. Okay, so I convinced all of my friends that this was true, and we were all in this vampire coven, and this one girl was switching schools, okay? So she came up to me, she's like, Heather, I have to ask you something. I forgot to include that one of our superpowers was erasing people's memories, okay? So she comes up to me and she goes, Heather, I have to ask you something. And I'm like, what, Brittany? Like, what do you have to ask me? And she's like, well, I'm switching schools and I'm going to miss you guys so much, especially the coven. And I don't think that I can continue living life knowing about, like, vampires and not being able to see you guys. And I'm like, I completely understand. Like, that's very hard. She's like, will you do it? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll erase your memory. You don't have to, like, remember us. And she's like, okay, thank you. And then, like, these two middle school kids, just imagine us sitting in class and me staring into her soul like this. And then, like, after a good 5 minutes of staring into her soul, I'm like, do you remember? And she just goes, remember what?